Hello, this is David Enders, and I'd like to show you a little free tool that I found on the internet. It's called the Emotional Marketing Value Headline Analyzer. And getting traffic to our websites or blog or whatever is important, but once you get them there, and especially like with an email, once they open up their email, your title or your headline is what has to entice them to open your email or to click on your link to your website and take a look at it. So this little tool can help you fine-tune your headline or your email subject line and get more people to click on or open up your and go into your website. You'll notice here they have a space for typing in your proposed headline. You can go up to as many as 20 words. Also, not only does it analyze the emotional value of your title or headline, it will also give you a percentage value with it. And down here at the bottom, you can see it also breaks it into the three different emotional aspects: the intellectual, the emphatic, and the spiritual. And when you go to the website, you can just read down at the bottom what each of these means. What I'm going to do is copy and paste some different headlines and email subject lines that I found, and we'll see how they show up in this and what kind of which ones are better and which ones are not so good. Here I have a email subject line that I received, and we're just going to analyze that and see how good it is. Okay, we see that we have a EMV score of 44.44%. That's not too bad. Right down here, you notice it says that most professional copywriters will have a score of 30 to 40% for their headlines. So that's pretty good. And also we're going to just scroll down here. You will notice that it's composed of two of the emotional values, the intellectual and the spiritual. Now we're just going to go ahead and do another one and see how it comes up. Okay, now we'll click on this one and analyze it. Okay, we can see this one did not do so well. It's only a 14.29% rating, and it's strictly intellectual approach. So let's do this. Let's rewrite it and see if we get something a little bit different. Okay, you can see here that I changed it from 7 tips for success in real estate to 7 tips to succeed in real estate. Let's see if that makes much of a difference. Okay. Well, we went from 14.29% up to 42.86%, just with kind of changing the words a little bit. It still stayed the same emotional value, the intellectual, but we got a big increase in the percentage score. Now we'll just go ahead and click and do another one. Okay, I have one. I believe this was of a ebook I got. So let's see how this title goes. And you can see it's only 16.67%. So that one's not doing too good. So why don't we do it again? Why don't we go ahead and make a little change and see if we can improve that. Okay, I just kind of changed the words around a little bit. Let's see how we did. Okay, still not great, but definitely better than what we had before, from 16.67% to 25%. So that's an improvement. Well, let's see what other ones we can do and see if we can get some high scores going here. Just scroll down to the bottom and click the Analyze Another headline. I have noticed that you don't want to hit the back button. Always scroll down here and click this. For some reason, after hitting the back button a couple times, it seems to stop working. So always scroll down to the bottom of the page here and click on the Analyze Another headline. I found this title on a YouTube video, so let's see how it does. 50%. That's pretty good. Not bad. And as it says down here, most gifted copywriters will have 50 to 75%. So we're getting up there. We're still staying in that intellectual range, but as far as the emotional value, but our percentage score is getting up there. So let's try a few more. This title I found on a article, so let's see how this title does. 60%, even better. And you can see that the emotion value changed down here. This is something that will appear to people with a little different emotional outlook on things. And not that one's better than the other, but each one affects different people different ways. So let's try one more. Okay, I have to admit that this is one of mine. I used it on a Warrior Forum WSO offer. So let's see how well it did. 70.59%. And when I made this title, I did play around with the words and got it up to as high as 79.59. You notice that it has the spiritual aspect, and we're not talking religion here, but the spiritual aspect of the words in the title. And spiritual is a good one because essentially that means it goes to a deeper level of emotion with the person. It connects with them deeper than probably the other two different emotional values, the intellectual and the emphatic. I think probably it'd be nice to have all three, but the spiritual one is a high one. So it's something that you want to have some of that involved if you can. Also, you want to try to be sure to include your keywords in your title, your subject line. You don't want to leave that out because that helps search engine wise in that. So, but you want something that will catch people's attention and make a connection with them. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I will have the URL to this website posted down below this video, and just click on it and go there and experiment and see if it helps you any. Thanks for your time. I hope this has been helpful.